YouTube peeps, we're out at the barn and I wanted to do a quick video about Hoof Care. And this is Miss Sage and Sweet Basil. And they're out here with us today. They're Sweet Pea's new friends. They seem to get along really well. But I was going to talk to you about measurements. And I have a ruler that I like to use, and I mark it at 1.5 inches on either side of the ruler. And I do this because that's how I measure my heel length. I never like it to be longer than 1.5 inches. So I take a ruler. You can get these anywhere. They're cheap. If you're doing your own trimming, you should have a ruler so you know that each one of the hooves is balanced in the same measurement, so that you're not getting one hoof longer than the other, which would in fact impede or hurt the way the horse moves. So you want to make sure that you're exact in what you're doing. And so I measure. And I'll do this often, but I like to make sure that from the hairline to the heel is 1.5 inches. And then it is equally also 1.5 inches from right here at the beginning of the frog to the edge of the hoof is also 1.5 inches. So this measurement here matches the measurement of my heels. And then we measure across, and Sweet Pea normally measures across in the middle of her hoof. She measures about 4 inches, which corresponds to about how long I keep her actual hoof wall length. From the coronary band to the toe, she's about 3.5 inches. And I do that on all 4 hooves. See if I can get a better measurement in the light here. We'll measure this other hoof. And this other one almost needs some trimming on the frog a little bit, but the frog's a little compacted on this one. But I also have, sorry, Sweet Pea. I also have from the hairline to the edge of the heel, from the hairline to the edge of the heel is 1.5 inches. And then from the top of the frog, which is right here, to the edge of the hoof is 1.5 inches. And across is about 4 inches from there to there. And that's how all of them should be. And so that's a really handy tool, and that's what I use. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Sweet Pea and her friends. But also the importance of picking up your horse's hooves. I want to walk around. When I was first training Sweet Pea, one thing I did first was break her to letting me handle her feet and lift up her feet. And I continued to do that every day as a part of our routine. I would simply come and pick up a foot, and she would give it to me. She knows the routine, and then if I drop that foot, she'll probably have this one ready for me as soon as I touch her. Yep, she's going to give that one to me. That's a good, healthy looking hoof, Sweet Pea. Then I would equally walk around. She already knows I want that foot. See how she shifted her weight? She already knows I'm going to ask for this one. I'm just going to touch it. See how she lifted it up? And I take it. I did that every day as a part of our training. I would ask her for it. All of them, every day. I encourage everybody to do that, because a horse that you can feel comfortable around lifting their feet is a good horse. And feeling that, being able to have that trust that they give you by her giving me her ability to fly, or her flight ability, by giving me her hooves, is a sign of trust. And it also teaches them to not, I don't have to fight with her when I'm trimming her. And the more often you do something, it becomes routine to the horse, and they don't fight you anymore. So you'll do your horse, your farrier, I was going to call him a shoer, but you can call them both, but your farrier a favor by doing that, picking up their hooves every single day. Just do it before you put them away. You should do it anyways, because you should be picking them and checking them before you put the horse away. Before you tack down, get your tack off, and they're ready to be done for the day, you should check their feet. It should just become habit to you, then it becomes second nature to the horse, and then, like I said, your farrier will thank you. We're doing it with the goats, too, because goats have to have theirs trimmed. See, she don't fight me. We've been working on them. We ask them for their hooves, and we've been working on them. So the goats are really good about it, too, you know. So it's a good thing. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark in the barn today. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing to get in the habit of. And these little goats just love Sweet Pea. They share hay. But anyways, well, we'll end that video there. And love your horses and love your goats.